Backyard project. We're going to install stepping stones. We have various stages of them, from already completed last year to a couple weeks ago to just recently. So we had problems with mud back to the gate to the driveway and to the pool, and a similar problem near the barbecue. Grass is always getting worn down and there's a little mud trail, so stepping stones are going to prevent that. So it's pretty basic. You just need some muscle and a couple tools that you probably already have. Nice square shovel is what you dig out a couple inches of dirt with. One of these to cut around the rocks, or what I actually used was an old knife, and you dig around the grass and then everything's perfect. You also need a small bucket to put the dirt in. You can use a garbage can too, but don't fill it too much because it'll be heavy. Bucket to put grass seed in, and a temporary storage so you don't get it all over the nice grass. So you'll need a pile of rocks. So where do you get rocks? Well, you can pay hundreds of dollars a landscaping place, or if you watch your local classifieds, they'll come up for free or cheap. And if you're at a garage sale, if you like doing that, always ask if they're for sale. I did this whole project for about $50 worth of rock, buying them 5 or 6 at a time, and a bunch of them were free. So these ones are just loose. So the first step is to get someone else to get them out of the truck for you, if you can, and lay them out. It's good to have patterns of 2 across, and then 3 across, and some little ones in between, a good mix. You can get good colors from different locations, that's great too. We have a little solar light in the middle of ours, it's going to be fun. So I'll show you the old one first. These ones were installed last year. And the idea is to let the grass grow over them a bit, so they look like they were born there. So this is what the finished product will look like. It's nice and easy. You can walk around the yard in your socks. So these ones we installed a couple weeks ago. The grass is just starting to get over them, filling in the holes. So how is this accomplished? Well, first of all, you get your dog, and he'll supervise, because they always want to be part of the team. So what we did was we got a pile of rocks. You can wheel them over in a wheelbarrow, or a whole bunch of little kids, that's great. And you set them out where you want them. In a nice path, get the width you want. These ones I did last week, they're just growing in now. But these ones we did a couple days ago. So the first step is to put them down. And then, best thing about it, procrastinate. Do nothing for like a week or two. Wait till all the grass dies. So now you can have 2 weeks later. And these ones were just done, so you can see the grass is still going to be here. What you want that is just to be mostly dirt. Then you don't have to pull the grass out of the mud, and you can just throw it in the garden somewhere. So, once you have done that, if you had waited, what I did was I got my trusty knife. If you wear knee pads, you would just cut around all the rock. Always make sure that if the knife slides towards you, it's not going to hit anything. So always cut away from yourself, or not towards your foot, or any other body part you want to keep. So if you outline the rock completely, see, now this would have been bad if that slipped, it hits my foot. Of course you should wear work boots, especially when you're stepping on the shovel. You just have to get a nice good outline, and you take the rock out. You can see this has a nice outline already, it's been there a couple days. Now you hide your knife so you're not going to step on it. I usually put it pointed down in the grass. Keep the rock in the same alignment you had, then you go grab your shovel. So after you put your work boots on, which these are not, because your feet will get sore, you cut about 2 inches down, and your knife cut should give you the rest. So right now, my partner's sniggering out there saying I should do all of them because he doesn't want to do them. but it's 28 degrees outside, and I'm not going to do that. That's 28 Celsius, which is hot. So now, if you pull the end that's about the same distance as the shovel, you can probably get this out in a nice sort of like a cake. Then I throw them on the garbage can lid, and I'll cut the grass off later. So now what you have is a nice little hole that should be where your rock can fit. You like to have the rock just under the level of the grass so it'll go over top a little bit. So you shovel out all the debris. If you hit a root, you can get rid of it. Now this one's just dirt, so I'd put this one in the dirt bucket. So next step is to loosen up all the soil like this. So now the knife had cut that off, so do one more little trip to the grass lid. Got that there. So you loosen this up. You want to throw some gravel or some dust underneath here for whatever weather conditions you have. The idea is to get like an inch to half an inch of it just rough so the rock will sit where you want it. So that's nice and smooth. Now the rock should just fall right in there. It never goes in flat. So you straighten it out. So we're a little deep. You never get it right the first time. So you pull that out a bit if you need to. Now this is why you kept the dirt and grass separate. Pop some more of the dirt back in. And you mix it up again because the rock flattened it. So now we're a little half inch higher. And it's in. So now you want them low enough that you can just mow over them and the grass will grow over them a bit. So now you can stomp them down a bit. And if you want to, you can go cut the, that's why I kept that separate. You can cut off little slices of that and fill in. And we'll do that later. So that's one stepping stone. So now, you got 80 left to do. That took 5 minutes. I'm already sweating because it's hot. But that's how it goes. This I did in about maybe an hour. And then you don't have to have mud walking to your deck. And the backyard will look all fabulous. You can walk out here in your socks in the morning if you have to. And there won't be any mud anywhere and the dog won't track it in. And that's it. Welcome to the backyard. Happy Instructable.